Hey there everyone, it's Playing1Karma here. So today we'll be talking about a concept of King K. Rool that has been thought about for quite a while. It's pretty interesting. So, in case you didn't know, King K. Rool's forward air, it can stop projectiles quite well, as you can see here. So the reason why this happens is because forward air has very high damage and is also disjointed. The 6.0 patch improved this through increasing the hitbox size, allowing it to be projectiles more consistently. What this means is that you're very capable of just fucking up a few characters with this. Like Mario, Pikachu can. It should be common knowledge, but some people just don't know about it for some reason. So I thought I'd make a tutorial. It's simple to do. Just go in training mode. Just practice using forward air on some projectiles. There'll be a resource in the description that talks about this, and it'll give you like every projectile that this works on, as well as moves it doesn't work on. So what does the slider do? Well, if you adapt to a projectile correctly, you can. Sorry, I'm just like kind of fucking up here. I'm bad. So generally you can do that. You can get like forward air into grab stuff, all your good old forward air combos. I'm bad. I'm bad. Yeah, you can get your forward air into dash attack, is a forward air grab dash attack thing, all that jazz, that cool stuff. So I feel like this is really important for K-Rool, like, because so many players do not abuse this. It's so big of a problem for some players. Because there are some matchups where forward air defines matchups. Like, forward air is a matchup defining piece of kit. And if you don't use it correctly, you will have problems. I'm telling you, you'll have massive problems. So let's think about it here. So what do you think that this will be? Well, it beats Mario's Fireballs, it beats Pikachu's Thunder Jolt, which is very important, by the way. And it beats Mario's Dr. Mario's Mega Vitamins as well, so that's the thing you can do. It beats Cloud's Blade Beam, I believe, as well. There's many moves that it beats. Like I could go on for ages about this. Like it even beats some explosions, like Zelda's Din's Fire as well, which is very interesting. Terry's Power Wave has issues with it, but it's a bit inconsistent. I think it cancels out the hitbox there. So let's go to Pikachu, because now you'll have problems with Pikachu. Everyone has problems with Pikachu. This character's stupid. I don't think it's that bad. I think it's a very overstated matchup. I think it's just people not understanding how the matchup. But like, as you can see, forward air just beats it. You can see there, forward air just beats it. Well, Pikachu pancakes it, so it's like very hard to get the actual forward air itself. Let's just try a little bit. There we go, like that. See, that's exactly how you should be doing it. So now, if we think about, so now, and yeah, dealing with projectiles in King K. Rool, you have your parries, you have your dash attack, you have F tilt, you have jab against some projectiles, but I think it loses. This one loses. Yeah, it loses. Jab does beat some projectiles, but it's like really difficult. I haven't really lapped out how that clanks yet, so I don't think I will either, because I don't think it's worth it. We also have down as disjoint, but that's really fucking difficult to do. Yeah, like you know, you can go with pivot cancel left tilt like that. It's recommended you learn how to pivot cancel because it makes F tilt really good. You use the gut check. You have your dash attacks. Now obviously you have your forward air, which is very fucking important. Like seriously, I can't express enough how important this is. Like seriously, go to training mode, learn it. You'll get a higher win rate in hours. Like it's so insane how important this is. Like, because keep in mind, this helps you manage your armor. Because think about it, if you're going with your dash attacks, gradually your armor is going to take damage. Like as you can see, look at my armor right now. I haven't even used it that much really. Eventually, it will break. Your armor will just break. As you can see there. eventually your armor will break, and you have to remember that. Like, armor management is a very important aspect of this character. You have to remember your armor management. But if you use forward air, you're no longer using armor. Instead, you're staling your forward air. Now, obviously keep in mind this does stale it, so eventually we'll start losing projectiles. Because staling, short hop multiplier, and all that, they all affect this. So let's turn on staling for a moment. So there we go. Again. Well, I think this is actually just staling both of them, because obviously you got to consider, like, it does stale both things. But obviously, if you fire multiple projectiles, this will get worse. And let's do damage. If I can actually do it. There we go, see? See, damage has gone down. Keep in mind, it does like 19% fresh. So, obviously, how do we combat sailing? Well, remember, we have pummels, we have your forward throw, we have attack variety. And obviously, you can mix up mix up your ways of dealing projectiles. Obviously, you have your jab as well. You have your down throw jab, which doesn't hit Pikachu, by the way. Pikachu's stupid. So, we have all that now. So, we have our ways of dealing with sailing, and we also have our variety of options. So now, when you're fighting projectiles, keep in mind, you need to mix up your options. You need to mix up your options for dealing with projectiles, like this, see? We got a shield is there, we got F-tilt, all those different options that we have for dealing with projectiles. Also remember, Nair does work. I've seen Japanese players doing this, like sometimes they'll like short fastful Nair, which to deal with projectiles, that is an option that you can do. And also you can drift through the projectiles as well with it. Like that, see? There you get your sort of combo. Also you have like forward air, which helps you build momentum as well. So if you hit forward air through a projectile, you can just do that. So you can do your forward throw, it's grab, forward throw, dash attack. As you can see, like that. Very important aspect of this character. So, to recap. Forward air beats a lot of projectiles in this game, and it helps you with your matchups. And then also, if it does stale your forward air, and it's also affected by all the multipliers in the game. All the multipliers affect this, except maybe 1v1. So obviously you stale this multiplier, opponents with damage multipliers, such as Hero, maybe. Although, I don't think Oomph affects projectiles, I think it only affects physical moves, so that may not be a thing, but if a character has a multiplier on their attacks, that'll happen. It doesn't work against moves with Transcendent Priority, so like Wolf's Blaster, this doesn't work on, although which is very fucking sad. But yeah, we have to deal with that. It's the big boy life. We have to accept that Wolf will not be fun. And then so also we have to consider that we need to deal with staling, so use my stale discard that I put before. And also we gotta mix up our options. Like projectile matchups are not that bad for us. Also remember, Crowd is also a defensive option. Crowd doesn't lose to anything. At worst, it will clank, which does not matter to us. Also remember, Crowd armor is also a very effective option, as you can see here. Which I forgot to mention Crowd, but you know. Blunderbuss also does beat some projectiles if sailing is done, like this. As you can see, it'll beat one projectile, but obviously sometimes for us. Like Blunderbuss beating projectiles is very rare, but as you can see, it does that, which is really important. So like, you know, get our approach in. So once if you mix up your options like that, you'll have a much better time. So remember your dash attack. Remember to pivot cancel your forward tilts, because this is a very good option as well. And also remember that you can shift your armor like this. Like it shifts your armor hurt box in each animation. So remember that as well, in case you wanted to like get a specific projectile with it. Also, up tilt can be some projectiles as well, but it's very difficult because of the intangibility, and usually it'll clank like that, so it's like really bad. So yeah, that's pretty much everything. If you have any questions, just leave them in the comments. I'll be answering them very regularly. If anyone does ask me questions, I don't know if this channel is very big. But yeah, that's everything really. If you need any help, just don't be afraid to ask. I'll be linking my resource for this in the description for you all to use. I strongly recommend you check the lab repository because it's on there as well. I may be translating this into Japanese for Japanese players as well, but it may take a bit of a while and may not even do it. I'm not sure yet. It's just such a big document, it's really fucking difficult to get a hold of. Anyway, it's playing Rokama. I'll see you all next time.